In this tutorial, you will learn how to understand the throughput run chart and make decisions based on what you see in this chart. Before we go any further, it is important to define the term throughput as it will be used in this tutorial. Throughput is defined as the number of work items finished per unit of time. Keep in mind the unit of time can be whatever you want. It can be days, weeks, or months. It is based on the period which your measurement is important for you. The throughput run chart visualizes the throughput of your team. It is a line graph showing the changes in a data series over time. It is a two-dimensional chart composed of an X and Y axis. The chart's X-axis contains the time we want to plot our data points. It always covers a period in the past. The chart's Y-axis shows the number of completed work items for the desired unit of time. This image shows an empty throughput run chart. Our next step is to add throughputs and dates on this chart. In this image, the values on the X-axis are weeks. Notice how each date has a 7-day gap, meaning we are plotting weekly throughputs. If you look more closely, you will notice that those dates are Mondays. This means that in this chart, we will show throughputs for weeks that start on Monday and ends on Sunday. As for the Y-axis, it will show the number of completed items. In the image, this goes from 2 to 6. Our next step is to plot a data point on this chart. On the following image, we plot a throughput of 4 completed work items for the week, starting Monday, February 28, 2022. This means that during that week, potentially including weekends, 4 items were completed. We then plot the additional throughputs on the chart to have a complete run chart. In the following image, we now have a series of weekly throughputs from the end of January up to the end of March. This chart informs us the throughput of your team has been between 1 and 6 completed items during that period. By knowing the speed at which your team completes item, you can take more informed decisions at forecasting work, limiting the amount of active work, or create an action plan to improve the productivity of this team. The information you get from this chart will guide your decisions based on empirical evidence. Thank you for watching this tutorial. We hope it helped you understand the fundamentals of this chart, as well as seeing the value it can provide to manage the work in your team. If you want to learn more about what you can do with Pacemaker, visit our website and head to the tutorial section.